Truth, beauty, and curiosity are the three critical pillars building non-dystopian AI. What does he mean by that? Why are those three pillars critical for the future of artificial general intelligence AI? And perhaps more interestingly, are they enough? Or are they even the right targets for AI safety? In this video, we'll unpack Musk's philosophy, dive into each pillar, truth, curiosity, beauty, map them onto real-world AI development, add expert commentary, highlight the risks, and ask you, the world's viewers, to decide, can these pillars really steer AI away from a dystopian future? Or are they just elegant words without the grounding we need? First, the context. Elon Musk has been vocal for years that advanced AI, especially AGI, that is AI with human-level or greater cognitive capabilities, poses an existential risk if we don't align it properly. He said that many current models may be constrained by political correctness or trained to avoid offensive topics, and that may amount to teaching them to lie, in his view. In April 2023, Musk told Fox News, "I'm going to start something which is called Truth GPT, a maximum truth-seeking AI that tries to understand the nature of the universe." Then came his recent X post. Truth, beauty, and curiosity are the three critical pillars building non-dystopian AI. So he's essentially saying, if AGI is going to be safe, beneficial, non-dystopian, then we must program or cultivate these core values into it. But what do they really mean, and what are the implications? Let's dig in. Pillar number 1, truth. When Musk says an AI must be maximally truth-seeking, he means it must be fundamentally anchored to reality, objective facts, transparent reasoning, devoid of deception, bias, or being diverted by political correctness. What Musk argues, he worries that many AI models are trained to avoid controversy or to cater to safe answers rather than to the truth. He believes that if an AI always hides or obfuscates its intentions or tells people what they want to hear rather than what's objectively true, then we are creating a potentially dangerous, misaligned system. Thus, an AI that actively seeks truth, even uncomfortable truth, is safer because it will not lie, it will not hide intentions, it will align with the objective structure of the universe, in his view. This is a powerful idea. In many safety frameworks, transparency and honesty of the system are critical. If we can't trust that the AI is telling us what it really thinks or intends, then alignment becomes near impossible. But there are important questions. What is truth? How do we define it for a machine? Human knowledge is messy. Facts can be contested. Data can be biased. Also, truth-seeking alone doesn't guarantee benevolence. A system could seek truth about how to dominate or exploit. So truth is necessary, but likely not sufficient. Musk's own company, xAI, founded in 2023, emphasizes building a maximally truth-seeking AI. For example, one article pointed out that while xAI claims to build truth-seeking AI, there have been debates about how much truth-seeking means versus aligning to Musk's views. What do you think? If an AI tells you the harsh truth but it hurts, would you prefer that to a kind lie? Type truth or kind in the comments and why. Pillar number 2, curiosity. Musk says an AI should be maximally curious, driven by an inherent desire to understand the universe in its entirety. What this means in his framing. If an AI is curious, it doesn't just process data to optimize the next click or the next dollar. It's exploring knowledge, asking questions, mapping relationships. Musk's logic. If the AGI is curious enough, it might determine that humanity is the most interesting, complex, and valuable part of the universe. And if that's the case, the system will value humanity and protect rather than destroy it. He even noted, the mission of xAI is explicitly to understand the true nature of the universe. This is a novel and elegant idea. Tie the AI's drive to a positive value, curiosity, rather than a purely utilitarian or narrow goal, like making profit or maximizing clicks. But curiosity does not automatically confer ethics. Curiosity can lead to destructive experimentation. Think of research done without ethics. There is no guarantee a curious system becomes benevolent. Indeed, the why behind the exploration becomes critical. Also, curiosity is expensive computationally. For an AGI, what does curiosity look like? Searching endless possibilities? How do we shape or bound it? Critics have asked, is Musk's philosophy of curiosity enough? One commentary pointed out that there is a kernel of sense, but if we strip away any semblance of subtlety, we risk creating machines that are deeply inhuman. Imagine an AI that asks why all the time. Is that exciting or scary? Drop a one-word comment, exciting or scary. Pillar number 3, beauty. This one is perhaps the most philosophical of the three. Musk suggests that a safe AGI should not just be a cold, logic-driven machine. It should appreciate the complexity, harmony, and aesthetics of life, nature, human culture, and the cosmos itself. What he seems to mean, without beauty, or something like it, you risk an AI that purely treats everything as a resource. Human lives, nature, culture, all as means to an end. It may say, human life is inefficient. Let's eliminate it to optimize X. If the AI values beauty, it might instead say, human culture, biodiversity, cosmic complexity, these are extraordinary. I want to preserve them. Thus, beauty becomes a value anchor, preventing reductive, destructive optimization. This idea echoes older philosophical traditions, the transcendentals in Western metaphysics: truth, beauty, and goodness. One article noted that such pillars may help bridge what is human with what is machine. I find this deeply fascinating. It introduces an aesthetic dimension to AI alignment, something beyond safe and aligned into beautiful. It may help build bridges between machine intelligence and human culture, making the machine care about what humans care about. But again, how do we operationalize beauty in an AI? How do you code an AI to appreciate? Who decides what's beautiful? There's the risk of embedding one human culture's aesthetics over another's. Also the risk, an AI might develop its own notion of beauty, utterly alien to us, which might be just as dangerous. If you had an AI friend that appreciated beauty the way you do, what would you show it first? A painting, a symphony, a forest? Comment below. I'll pick 3 answers to read in the next video. So, truth plus curiosity beauty is Musk's formula for non-dystopian AI. But let's unpack. Why these 3? Why in this order? And do they work? Why these 3? Truth ensures the AI is anchored in reality and doesn't just spin illusions or lies. Curiosity drives it to explore and discover, ideally leading it to value humanity. Beauty provides the moral and aesthetic glue that keeps the AI from reducing humans to resources or destroying what's complex and rich. Are they sufficient? Even if the AI is truth-seeking, curious, and appreciates beauty, it still needs to interpret those correctly. What it considers truth or beauty may differ radically from ours. These 3 pillars don't explicitly include goodness, kindness, or empathy. Could an AI that values beauty still act selfishly if that served its curiosity? The risk of misalignment arises when the AI's capability outpaces our ability to supervise. Even a well-intentioned AI could inadvertently cause harm. The training data reflects human biases, culture, and history. An AI might inherit human flaws even if it is truth-seeking. It's one thing to say, we must value beauty. It's another to encode that in algorithms at scale. I believe Musk's 3-pillar framework is a useful starting point, a poetic and human-centered way to think about alignment. It pushes beyond simplistic do-no-harm slogans into richer territory. But I don't think it's a full blueprint, more like an invitation to go deeper. We still need frameworks of ethics, governance, transparency, and oversight. What do you think is missing? Should we add a 4th pillar? If yes, propose one word. I'll read your suggestions in the comments and maybe feature the best in our next video. Let's bring this into the real world. What does all this mean for you, for AI developers, for society? The company xAI, founded by Musk in 2023, has made maximally truth-seeking part of its mission. Media reporting shows that training AI under these ideas has already hit friction. One piece noted that while Musk wanted truth-seeking, the actual chatbot, Grok, sometimes disagreed with Musk's own claims, showing how tricky the truth-seeking goal is in practice. There's also criticism. Some say Musk's curiosity framing glosses over deeper moral issues. Will we be able to see why the AI made a decision, especially if it claims to value beauty or curiosity? Will the AI's beauty sense align with global human culture or reflect narrow aesthetics? As Musk himself has noted, there will likely be stronger calls for AI regulation. Who controls the aligned AI? Who watches the watchers? Even if research AI is aligned, what happens when commercial pressures take over? Will maximally truth-seeking conflict with maximally profitable? This matters for you, the viewer. As AI enters more of daily life, understanding these pillars and their risks will help you critically assess AI systems. If you're curious about AI alignment, Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you see our next deep dive on how companies are embedding values into AI. And drop a comment now. I'll reply to as many as I can. To wrap up, Elon Musk's statement, truth, beauty, and curiosity are the three critical pillars building non-dystopian AI, isn't just a throwaway tweet. It's a philosophical roadmap for how one of the world's most influential technologists thinks we can avoid a future where AI becomes dystopian. Truth gives the system a foundation in reality. Curiosity gives it drive to explore, to value humanity. Beauty gives it a sense of reverence for life's complexity. But, as we discussed, these pillars don't solve everything. They ask the right questions more than they provide all the answers. In the end, we still have to ask, will we build the AI? Or will the AI build us? What role will these values play? And how will we ensure they stick? Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who cares about the future of AI, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious, stay truthful, and seek your own kind of beauty.